My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Monster Train 2. That is Lunar Coven and the Lazarus League. Ooh. 2 copies of Moon Pixie in the base deck is going to give us a lot of conduit power. Also got a Plague Doctor in here to do Unstable Sweep for us. 2 copies of Potion Kit as well. Shows no Savagery, Strixen Hallows Incant, cool. And Bogworm's Growth. Going to be managing all of our capacity for us. Ooh. Non-banner units have deployable. With 2 Moon Pixies in the base deck. Yes, please. Merchant of Magic opposite Lunar Coven. Merchant of Magic opposite Lunar Coven. Damn it. I mean, the unit that really wants to be next to 2 Moon Pixies is going to be pretty much anyone with Mage Blade. Mad Scientist, Incant, apply Unstable 4 to enemy units. Yeah, I think so. I think I'll use a Reki as my sweep for the bottom line using that. No reason to change plans based on anything that's happened. Okay, so it's Shield Steward behind a Reki, and then Shield Steward with Plague Doctor, I guess. I think Spiking Rage is probably going to be more important by the end. Especially if I can give it some lifesteal as well, so the Shield Steward manages to score. It's full health back as well. Do I do it now or later? I think later. Let's amp your damage, give you an ability for... Don't need more lifesteal, just more rage will do. First unit to attack does no damage, so we'll be okay. Astral comes in, does no damage. Probably go with Big Goliath Infusion. Well, actually, maybe not. Maybe it is better to just continue infusing. I mean, damn, we're getting pretty close without even casting here yet. And then yeah, that'll do it. That'll overdo it ridiculously. Hopefully I can get a spell that'll actually make these Moon Pixies relevant. I think Overworked Assistant basically performs the same role that a Reki does at the same time right now, so no need for you. I think Explosive Reaction is also basically the same thing as a Reki right now. So I don't really want to take that one. But at least it's a spell that'll do it before combat, so I don't have to wait until after combat, possibly. At the end of combat, yeah. Take a single copy. And Phase Blessing. Easiest choice. This one's going to be Merchant of Steel. If I can hit Merchant of Magic Lunar Coven in the next area, I'll be pretty happy about it, but not planning on it. Dualism, Reanimate, and Titanite. Well, those are really interesting. Makeshift Golem? I mean, I think the thing you're supposed to do is just pop that Reforming Ooze on the bottom. I could try and treat it as like a reanimate tank, and then just let it keep growing that way. I guess my main concern with that is, like, if I give you dualism and reanimate, right? You end up with 4 stacks of reanimate. And then I can't bring you back after that. So, like, I have to start investing reanimate into you. You don't attack on a quick speed. You don't... I do feel like I'm probably too over-reliant on quick and multi-strike and things like that. Alright, let's do it. It's... reanimate and dualism. I kind of want to give the plus 14 to Plague Doctor as well here. Because Plague Doctor can also fit on the bottom line now. See, I don't want to play a Reki top. Reforming Ooze dies pretty quickly on the bottom line. I'd basically just have to sacrifice 27 HP here for 75 gold. That's a lot of HP to give up. Doesn't have to be exactly 27. It'll be pretty close to 27, though. I guess another possibility is top line has Shield Steward Plague Doctor. Bottom line is Reki and the Reforming Ooze. So the Plague Doctor is capable of taking out both of the top lines as they continue. And then the bottom line fills out with a Moon Pixie and maybe Phase Blessing. I could see that working out. Oh, I was really hoping for capacity on the bottom floor. Alas. That's where we have to start, I think. All right. Situation handled. Damn it. I can't get them close enough to die. I need to do 2 more damage to the fallen champion there in order to be able to also be able to take out the collector. Alas. Although if I can't do that, there's no reason to put both of those units there. So we'll just throw the Steward up. Moon Pixie down. See, unfortunately here I've got to fish really, really hard for reanimate. Some at least. Even more. Okay, let's go Rage for our backline, then start building again. Probably better to do it with a Potion Kit on top. Get 1 more Reanimate. Throw that on the bottom line. Oh boy. I feel like that sap's probably going to be relevant. Actually, hang on. Probably shouldn't apply the sap yet either. Just in case I continue to build upon it. Look, it's not great for us, but we do survive. Forevermore Serum. Silver Strike if I'm really that desperate, and I think I am. Sadly. I'm being driven towards the Merchant of Arms for the healing. I really want to hit up a Merchant of Magic because the Forevermore Serum pickup just became really important. Phase Blessing also really hits really great upgrades. But I'm going to have to go for survivability, I think. Overgrowth Carapace and... Oh, Swift Steel Dagger is really interesting here. That's Plague Doctor. Wants to wear that. Overgrowth Carapace, I'm not so sold on until I already have a mini stone on someone, typically. I kind of want to go Swift Steel Dagger and then go for the reroll here. Weapon Cache and Meat Shields. Got a decent amount of potions in the deck. The main problem with Weapon Cache is if I take it, I don't have the ability to, like, drop it as a room for a really long period of time. I'm gonna take Weapon Cache and Meat Shield. We're just gonna be able to roll out that value later. That's not what I was looking for. 5 copies of the Reforming Ooze. Do I really want to do that? Like, the game is giving me the opportunity to be dumb. Do I dumb? Do I dumb with the game? Do I just... I think you just do, right? So now my game plan is just play a lot of Ooze. Not a bad game plan. Really like if it would split the Ooze among multiple floors, though. Okay. 1, 2. 3, 4. I'm amazed I didn't draw another Ooze. Let's drop a Weapon Cache, and then Spear Steward draws out a Swift Steel Dagger for us. Let's give that to the backliner on the 2nd floor. There we go. Meat Shield for the top liner. Might as well give that to the Reforming Ooze on the bottom line. Also a deployable Spear Steward brings out our potion kits. You can hold that, Araki. Get the regen, so we're ready to start building Reanimate when we need to. Moon Pixie for the top line is really important so that I can start getting big defense values. Yeah, spike the guys out of those. Good lord, spikes again, I guess? Thank you for the reanimate, finally. Just keep building that one. Hello, welcome to the top floor. Unfortunately, I don't have any space for my Ooze. You're going to be pushing Reforming Ooze to the back. That's going to be terrifying. I really do value the idea of getting the Calcified Ember out of the deck. Oh, hell yeah. I got the space for the Plague Doctor down on the bottom line. I think I should do it. Actually, hang on. Give some additional Phase Blessing defense for the top. Actually, maybe I also just put the Plague Doctor on the next line. Because I do want the Ooze to die as many times as is possible here. Every reanimate trigger that we end the fight with is a +6 damage permanent growth that each of these Oozes could have had. That'll do it. Oh, tidal turning. Our top line is going to be so healthy. Ethereal Sealy up there as well? Hell yeah. Unnecessary entirely. I'll take it. I'm taking deployable energy for all of the obvious reasons. Let's go Merchant of Trinkets. At the end of turn, unstable increases by 5. Shield and Spear, gain boom. Equipped units gain armor 10. I'm actually not really interested in any of those, unfortunately. Oh, I mean, I already... Did I heal when I came in? No, I didn't. I don't think being on 1 health is a good idea for us, but the additional 12 health for the users would admittedly be quite useful. I just don't think I survived going down to 1 health. Rather than buying 2 trinkets I don't really care about, I'm leaning far more towards reroll and then take the best one. Yeah, Cycle of Circles. Restore 10 health to the lowest friendly unit on Moon Cycle. We Moon Cycle multiple times a turn, so that's some really good upkeep. Ideally, eventually, the Mad Scientist will be able to be on the bottom line. Stop just giving capacity to the top floor! What are you doing? Well, I should probably put the healthier ones, or the ones with more damage at the back. So we've got 2 with 73 and 2 55s and a 49 in hand. So 73, 73, 49 in front on bottom, 55 on next. Then top, I just need like Ooze and Sealy. As much as I want to use Tidal Turning for the top line, I don't need to. drop weapon cache and then a spear steward on the top line just to draw out a potion kit that we can play for free. We still angels, asked the misshapen fiend. I'm so sorry. You are possibly the furthest thing from. Ooh. Wait. Hit, explode. I'm only capable of killing the collector once here? Oh no, I can do it twice. It's gotta be, give the reanimating spikes to the cell. So strike, kill, and then Plague Doctor, you have to go down as well, and then we give Forevermore Serum. So now I can get the collector twice. So that's just getting 75 more gold. I definitely do feel like Phase Blessing to the top line is important, but it's fighting against 21 corruption, so maybe not. Woohoo! The Reforming Twos. That'll do it. Welcome, boss. I do actually want you to take out as many of my units again as possible. Oh man, we do not miss on this sap. Sap 6. I mean, yeah, that does it. No need to... what if my unstable reaction my own unstable... Sorry, Reforming Ooze. And then sap my own backline. I'm trying to get the Reforming Ooze to die. Oh! Give some unstable to my own Ooze. Give more unstable. No, it's not going to be enough. It triggered almost all of its reanimate. Well, it triggered all of its reanimate. It just didn't die again after that. Wait, actually, it's a reanimated trigger for you as well. Yeah, so it's not an extinguished trigger, so the final trigger doesn't even matter. Also, by the way, reanimation lab. Friendly units gain 7/7 on summon reanimated. Yes, please. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Also, Moonlit Glaive is going to be ridiculous damage for the top line if that ever becomes relevant again. I have so much that I want to remove from this deck. It's immediately all of the stewards, and I actually feel like all of them immediately need to get out of this deck. Ooh, first time each turn it becomes full moon, gain an ember, not half bad. Intrinsic -1 is incredible. I like the idea of putting it on for Forevermore Serum, but it's not like it's then useful. There's one more reanimate one time. Phase Blessing isn't bad, especially because we're going to have like 90 health to really defend against Savagery's first turn. I guess there's even the argument of like Tidal Turning. I don't dislike Tidal Turning, actually, is the argument. I'll take that, and I'm going to remove Consume. Then +10 magic power for... I like Explosive Blessing with that, but I also like Phase Blessing. I'll plus 10 the explosive reaction because I'm using it offline with most of my stuff. Then Phase Blessing, take one to your cost. We'll purge a Shield Steward and a Shield Steward. And then outside of this, we'll purge both of the Spear Stewards. And Breath Zone spawned on each floor shouldn't be bad. Oh, yay! A second floor got some Bog. Nice. So highest damage units at the back of those floors. Lowest damage units in front of them. Man, a lot of weapons for turn 1. Down some reanimate. There's the reanimation lab for the bottom line. I want to get that deployable. Ethereal Sealy on top. Ooh, I did just give up on the Silver Strike. Should probably use that one first. I can only give and cash in one reanimate, I think, on the collector this turn. Annoyingly. Sap out of those, I think. Can't believe we still haven't lost that bottom line. Oh, and we're not going to. Here's more reanimate. Oh, I wanted more than that. I'll take that much, though. Title tuning the top line for so much armor. This is a really good backstop line now. And then bottom line dies. Hell yes. Maybe I could have survived going down on 1 health. Mixology, mix twice. Yes, please. And another Moonlit Glaive? I mean, yeah, it's kind of just the thing that we want to put on the top line, and the top line's capacity is solved. Like, I really just need to get... I kind of need to get two deployable rooms. Interesting. Good gosh. Yeah, I do want to play Echo Vault. I can just play my play anything that can double next to it. Electricity Chamber is funny to me. I don't think I will be taking it for the ridiculous amount of spikes on Reanimate. I think Reanimation Lab needs to be deployable. I don't think I need any of the rest of this. Combine two equipment into one could be interesting. And it will be. I'll give Meat Shield and Potion Kit a merge. So they're much better to be drawn out with the weapons cache. Oh, finally a capacity for the bottom line. Good lord, I've wanted that for so long. Okay, now, bottom line. Biggest unit at the back. Next biggest, smallest. Then... oh, hell yeah. Weapons cache, then put a Plague Doctor at the back. Oh my god, Moonlit Glaive for you immediately. Oh, even unstable for the bottom line to take out the snipers. Definitely burning out the Calcified Ember again. It's got to be time to draw another Reforming Ooze by now, right? I only have one more. God, maybe I need to dupe some more Oozes. Some Bruin health to the bottom line. Oh my god, getting cheated by this Madman infusion. Can't offer any regen? Huh? One reanimate on the midline. Sadly, nothing in the game is capable of duping infusions, including Echo Vaults. Thank you. Finally, we get some reanimate. One more ooze for the bottom line. Beautiful. That'll do, I reckon. Oh no, my Ooze frontline. Base Blessing, Ethereal Sealy is now full defense for us. Hell yeah. Drop the Vengeful Shard, Mixology on the empty floor. Because of the Echo Vault, you see. Neither of the additional Mixology triggers offers Reanimate. Get him. I think it's duality or nothing here, and duality itself is only so that I can nuke flying bosses when they come to the top line. I feel like it's got to be deployable energy. I'd love to be drawing more cards, but then I need to make the room deployable. No, I don't want to be purging units. No. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. Weapons cache, you are now deployable for the top line. Merge a potion kit and a... Yep. And the Swift Steel. Why not have the same unit wear both of those? Saves a draw. Wings is nice, except the ability will be overwritten when I give some upgrades. I think Plague Doctor's probably the most likely to want to wear that, but the problem is Plague Doctor also has the speed equipment, so we'll be overriding that ability. Alright, Plague Doctor, you got it. I'm just gonna give some good health to Ethereal Sealy. I can save my money here. Rax! I am so deeply unscared of you, Rax. Oh. I might have to cut a Moon Pixie or two out of this deck. I didn't think I had, how many deployables do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so it is kind of unlucky I didn't draw either of my rooms here. I probably do have to remove both Moon Pixies from this deck, but the Sealy is going to make it so that that's not too costly thing to do. Oh well, this is kind of the price of just going wild like this. But I also think it's a price that it's totally reasonable that I pay, because going wild like this doesn't happen every so often. How often do you get a Reforming Ooze at the start of a run? Okay, yeah, but outside of that. God, I wish they had multi-strike, though. Ooh, reanimate. I do feel like Areki really does need to maybe be on the bottom line in this fight. Literally just so that when I cast a spell down there, it's good. Then highest damage. And lowest. 127, 135, 144. Top line. I guess Plague Doctor maybe bottom even. I could fly Sealy down if I really want to. Alright. Check out what Mixology has for us. Loads of spikes. Good lord. Well, I managed to find a reanimate in there. I give 2 reanimate to the collector. Yeah, I can collect all of that. That's great. Then we can Echo Vault the midline. Couple hundred extra bits and bobs of gold there that I wouldn't otherwise gotten. Seems like all's well again. Oh, I'd love to get some more reanimate for the bottom line, though. Ooh. Phase Blessing certainly helps a little with that. Oh no, the entire next line doesn't get any growth. I do think not letting Rax ascend is pretty important for us. Horrify is just a really good card. Lunacy is actually kind of funny because it's like an AoE heal with the Circle of Cycles. I'm leaning Merchant of Arms for the removal. Moon Ritual's pretty important to me at this point. Secret ingredients aren't. Silver Strike basically isn't at all either. Oh, right, it was the 2 Moon Pixies I was gonna cut. Yeah, I think I can get away without those Moon Pixies. Looking for quick or multi-strike in the other. Yeah, okay. Okay. Dualism on the ceiling? Yeah. Sounds decent to me. Wow, all of those suck. Trinkets. On deployment phase, draw a non-damage spell from your deck. It costs -1. I can't do that. I don't have space for it. Take lost luggage. Equipping a unit results in full health. No. Increase the number of choices when using a mix by 1. Huge. Abyssal Prism. The first time you target a friendly unit with a spell, non-move effects hit all other friendly units on the floor. That doesn't copy a spell. So because it doesn't copy a spell, I do believe that infusions still work with that. In fact, I'm almost entirely certain on that. Definitely both of those. Kind of surprised by how little we managed to find here. For the sake of drawing the right things in the opening, I will remove the 2 Moon Pixies. And I think there would also be a decent argument for removing my most underperforming Ooze. But there's also a large part of me that's like, yeah, what if you just dupe another Ooze, though, instead? Remove Silver Strike. Some Conduit to the Plague Doctor, why not? Better done than not. I think another Phase Blessing goes a long way in this deck. Another Tidal Turning could be a different version of it. We'll go Phase. Because Phase Blessing, if it casts as the first spell in the turn, is basically Tidal Turning. Okay. Weapons Gauge top line. Then. Hello, Areki. Hello. Plague Doctor. Then one of you to defend me. Let's also get a Sealy up there. So, that one for health. That one for damage. I guess the 2 of you can both wear Mage Blades. And then the bottom line is just the 2 strongest Ooze. Which really doesn't feel anywhere near good enough. I could set up every part of this on the bottom line instead. Okay. Yeah, we'll do exactly the inverse. Just reverse where those units went instead. Because we have enough capacity on the bottom line by now to be able to do that with each of these. Also, Areki, with your health, you should definitely be further forward. Even if I'm ideally hoping you don't ever get touched. First things first, reanimation lab for the bottom line. About to give regen reanimate to our entire floor. Get it. Then more reanimate for the front line. Sealy Ritual. Got title turning for a bunch of health as well. And then just a Ooze somewhere. This is also actually really good for us, even if it might not seem it. Because now everyone on the bottom line has already lost their melee weakness. Let's go rage and damage shield, and then more damage shields, and then give that to the entire bottom line. It's got to be Faye's blessing for the entire floor, probably. Well, unless the mixology gets really good here. And it does. Oh. Another Ooze when you need one. Absolutely going to wait for that infusion to be a lot better. Or I could hit everyone with that big lunacy. No, I'm going to go double mixology. More damage shields and more rage. That'll go on the bottom line after this as well. Oh, can't do that yet though. Damage shields. Rage. And bottom line. Bunch of damage shield and rage for everyone. Then I gotta get my Reforming Ooze to start exploding on the next line as well, because when it does, it'll explode enough times to actually take out the enemies. Ooze down! Oh man, I love fishing for reanimate when you have Inka's Beacon. It's like, yeah, of course you get it. You have to get it. So you have, it's literally essential that it is offered. There are 3 choices. Of course you see reanimate, but I'm still excited about it every time because I'm so used to not seeing reanimate, but I want to see reanimate. Oh, I mean, how much better can it be than giving me a calcified ember I'm capable of spending on the final turn like that? Hell yeah. I love when the game calls for you to be silly, and then you do it, and it's incredible. So much better than the trepidation you have to sometimes approach things with. Like, yes, this is the fun option, but it probably kills my run. No, this is the fun option, and it's probably one of the coolest runs I've done this week. This one will play similarly to last, I think. Oh, hell yeah. We already have the reanimation lab swap. I kind of just want to go big lunacy for the bottom line, given the amount of damage it'll give both of our Mage Blade wielders. That said, it's hard to ignore how big of a potion I can make this turn. I'm going to go all rage this potion. I'll get some damage shield. All right, everyone down there have a little bit of that. I was about to say, Echo Vault on Reforming Ooze is going to become pretty important, and there it is. I'll just let the Curses of Entropy dome me, I think. Hold the Madman Infusion for a later turn by dazing the Chosen Assassin with already culpable taken care of as a rust. I really don't want to sap my units. I'm 9 to the dome, please. I need to get more reanimate for this bottom line. I'm going to start with Phase Blessing for everyone for 44 health. We'll be okay. So, there goes Dominion's HP this turn. Entropy has more unstable than it has health. Don't need to play Pyolite anymore. Well played that Pyolite on the bottom line. Madman Infusion, just for the additional survivability of this line. If I fly the Sealy to defend this floor, yeah, we've got the win. I was certain we had the win in there somewhere. That's a GG right there. I mean, come on. Come on. Ooze, 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 ooze. Yes, there were other cards in this deck, but absolutely this was an Ooze deck. Through and throughs. Also, this has got to be the most... I mean, I've had Reforming Ooze in like a Melting Remnant run as well before, where you would imagine it would get more opportunities to reanimate because you just keep bringing it back. But no, this is my new personal record for Reforming Ooze attack gain. Hell yeah. And for Unstable applied, but only by 17. 9,137, beating my previous best of 9,120. Only 9 remaining standard runs until I've completed that challenge. Oh, sorry, 11 actually if I want to do it for the Titans. Let's jump back out to the outpost, tell you, my name's been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Monster Train 2. Top left is a series playlist for all my content on the game, past, present, future, YouTube recommendations down below, streaming past the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays out above the thank tier. And a special thanks this episode to Seamus. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.